A friend of mine bought a PRS S2 guitar in the March of 2024. He loved the guitar, everything was fantastic. For those who don't know, PRS S2s are made in the United States, in Maryland, but at the time, the pickup of the guitar was made outside the United States, either Indonesia or Korea, I don't remember exactly. But anyways, he loved the guitar, he had a great time, until about 1 month later, when in the April of 2024, PRS suddenly announced that they'll equip their S2 guitars with the US made pickups. So the guitar that my friend bought in the March of 2024 had the more affordable version of the pickup. And then about a month later, PRS announced that they'll equip the S2 guitars with the real deal. And from about, a few weeks after that, they'll be throwing those new guitars in the market. Now, my friend was burnt about it. Like, he was not pleased about it whatsoever. I found it tremendously hilarious. But the point is that because of the wrong timing of the purchase, he missed out on the guitar that would have the US pickups in it. Now, it turned out that the S2 ones with the US pickup were slightly more expensive and things of that nature. But overall, he could have had that, and he didn't. All because of the wrong timing of the purchase, and this is what this video is about. In this video, I want to tell you why is it not a good idea to buy a new electric guitar from mid-January all the way to April. Usually not a good idea. There are a lot of exceptions in there, but as a rule of thumb, if you're planning to buy an electric guitar in mid-late Jan to about late March, April, maybe wait a little while. And here's the reason why. Let's review the sales calendar of guitars together quickly. November 2024, we had the Black Friday. Mid-late December all the way to early January, you have the holiday specials coming in. This is the period where you get a lot of discounts on the electric guitars. Which brings us to late January. What happens in late January almost every year? The NAMM show. NAMM, the National Association of Music Merchants. It's the biggest exhibition of music merchants in America, the country where most of the guitar manufacturers are located. Well, the big ones at least. This year, from January 21st to January 25th, all of these companies and brands will be showcasing their new models in exhibitions. So now what happens in this period of, late January to late March, early April? Nothing, right? Because from the time that you announce the new products coming out and you release them, there is that time gap. But until those new products come out, you're not going to get discount on the older models. If you buy a product there, you're likely to buy it at full price. And about a month or two later, there's going to be a new product, something else newer coming out that you'll be missing out on. Unless you are sitting on loads of cash, which in that case, good for you. Now, to be honest, I'm being a little that way about it. There is nothing wrong with buying an older stuff. I've bought, sitting right there, the white guitar was actually an older model on discount that I bought. It's a fantastic guitar. Your sound is literally in your fingers and how much you practice, how much passion you put into it, how much time and effort you put into it. Right? So we're maybe focusing a little too much on equipment here, on the electric guitar itself here, and not enough on the player. I'm guilty of that. But just for the sake of saving you some money, and hopefully you can get a better bang for your buck, I would recommend you not to buy a new electric guitar if you want to in this period. If you're planning to buy a new guitar, maybe hold off on it for about a month or two until the new models are out. And when they're out, you can either buy the new stuff or the discounted old stuff. And hopefully you get more value for your money. And that was the only purpose of this short video. I hope that helped you. Thanks so much for hanging out. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care of yourself.